Welcome back, guys, to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved with me, PommieGamer. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day, and we're back at our home base on Herbivore Island, and I'm stood atop the West Tower. Now, you may notice I've made a few changes to the West Tower, so let's head downstairs and I can show you what I've been up to. So, all the way down, and you will notice that I've moved the door, because as you can see here, today we're going to sort out our perimeter defences. I want to do a building episode because we've done quite a bit of taming recently, and I've been taking a look at Freddy's base, and it's coming on quite nicely. He would call it spying, I would call it reconnaissance for the upcoming PvP battle we're going to have at the end of this season. So I wanted to spend some time working on the base. We've obviously got this awesome setup now with all of our dinos down there and our crafting station. We also have the pyramid, which is looking awesome, but the other reason, besides having defences for the PvP, is as you'll notice over there, I tend to get a bit of a Bronto problem. They get stuck on this roof, and it's really difficult to get rid of them, because if they try and fight back and swing their tail, bye-bye pyramid. And I really don't want to see that thing get smashed, because it just took me so long to build it in the first place. So as you can see, I've started building the wall here. I had to move the door because I wanted it on the inside of the wall. And I've been busy off camera, and I've crafted up a bunch of resources. So hopefully we can get most of this done. We have 400 castle walls, and we also have the castle wall foundations. Now, the mod author did mention that these are, as described, use at your own risk. There's some sort of bug where demolishing part of the wall that's attached to one of these can lead to lots of the walls inadvertently being destroyed. But I didn't want to use the foundations, the large square ones that like we use below, because they just take up a bit too much room. So I'm willing to run with the risk on this one, and we're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully that'll be enough, but I definitely can't carry that many. Can I carry 50? Yeah, we can carry 50. Hello, Mr. I was going to call you Mr. T then. Aries, what are you doing up here? You just come to watch me, yeah? Well, you can help me with some of the heavy lifting later on. Does that sound good? Alright, cool. Okay, so let's just take a look at these now. Okay, so they snap in two places by the looks of it. So you can have a half snap, you can have full snap, and it doesn't look like you can go at a diagonal angle, which is a bit of a shame. But I think these are going to look pretty cool once we've got them all set up. So let's just take a look here together. There we go, that's the first one. Come back and we'll bring the second one back here as well. Don't know if that one actually... no, that one didn't actually snap. Well, we're off to a good start, there we go. And now I'm definitely burdened. You can see how expensive these things are, but they do look super, super cool. Okay, let's try that again with the snap this time. It's really difficult with these camera angles on this mod, because it's designed to be large pieces, but you end up kind of inside them. Now, don't use star, because I'm trying to build here, mate, and of course you're going to end up on the roof as well. I can't wait to keep these Brontos out, because they just end up wandering up here. Let's get some more of these walls on as well whilst we're here. So, let's head over to our chest. Castle wall. And let's take 4 of those, slot that down into there like so. Grab one of these, and these just snap directly on top like that, and like so. One of those, and one of those. So you can see it's starting to take shape now, and I think it's going to look really cool with the towers on the end there like that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is continue building all of the way around. And in fact, it's been a while since we've done a building montage, so what do you say, Aries? Should we cue that montage? Alright, let's do it. And we're back, guys, and I finished doing the perimeter wall, and I'm not really liking the way that it's come out. It's really frustrating that we can't snap the castle wall foundations at a 45-degree angle, because I just really don't like the look of this kind of jagged edge back here. So I'm really not sure what to do. I think really what needs to happen is from sort of this corner here we need to start going diagonal somehow. If we can somehow maybe get a foundation laid that's not snapping but is close enough to close off the gap of the wall. Go at this angle across this way, and then maybe have another tower back here or something, come along this way, and then go at another angle here. I had some problems, as you may have seen in the montage, trying to build across this part of the terrain because it's so uneven. So I'm really not sure what to do. Let's just see how many foundations and castle walls I still have left, because it actually didn't use as many as I thought it was going to. Let's take a look in here. So castle no, not found, was it wall? Yeah, so we've still got 100 of the castle wall foundations left, and we've still got a fair number. Actually we've got 158, so we didn't even dent. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that, but I guess I just forget how big these pieces are. So I think what I'm going to do, God, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I know it will just irritate me if I leave it like this. I'm going to tear down most of these walls, and I'm going to try and do it diagonally. If I can't do it diagonally, then we're going to have to come up with something else. Oh, God, I really can't believe I'm going to do this, but I know me, and I know over time it will just wear on me and I'll end up doing it anyway. So as soon as we're in the building mode right now, let's try and tear some of this stuff down. I'm interested to see if this bug manifests where you tear one wall down and a lot of our other ones go. So let's just try this one, for example. Yeah, so you can see it there immediately. That's a bit of a problem. You try to take out one wall and it takes out a whole host of them. Oh, what to do? Alright guys, I'm going to start demolishing this stuff down. I'm going to attempt to try and do the diagonal walls, and if it works I'll bring you back and show you the finished result. If not, we might do something with Structures Plus, and we'll do that on camera together. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and I've just finished putting together the new wall, and it's turned out a little bit better than our previous attempt. You can see here I've had to kind of manually place some stuff and try and get them joined up as best as I can. In some areas it's worked better than others. If we fly along here, you can see here the terrain level changes, so things don't quite line up as they should on top. And we've got the battlements placed here where they're overlapping, and you can walk along the entire top of this, but I'm still not really sure about it. I don't think the issue now is how it's all kind of placed together. I think it's just more, it just kind of, I feel like I lose something by having this big wall around the landscape up here on the hill. While it is going to keep dinos out from getting on the top there, it just kind of, I feel like you lose more. So I'm in a real bind here as to whether to keep it or not. I'm just trying to look around and just kind of get a better idea of how it looks. I think the real problem is when you fly this way, it just kind of looks like it should join up, and I think that's the what's bothering me the most. I really like the way the landscape kind of brings this all in, so I can't believe I'm going to do this again. What I'm thinking of doing is tearing this down and actually going with the Structures Plus mod, and instead of having it there, just running the fence foundations, or rather the fence supports that allows us to keep the walls at the same height all the way around this edge here, just so that we can maintain this kind of really cool landscape that comes up to swallow the first level of the castle there. And we will be building a main castle structure back here in the future, which is going to rise up, and I kind of want that to be very tall and very imposing, and I just feel like the wall is going to take away from that. So I'll be right back once I've made the changes, and hopefully this next result will be the one that I stick with. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and I've just finished building the third wall of this episode, and I'm super happy with the results. It just looks amazing following the contour of the cliff there. It really does help to kind of keep the identity of the island, and we're using the Structures Plus mod to achieve this, using the fence supports and the stone walls from that mod, and that enables us to have the top of the wall all level no matter what the change in terrain height is, and I really like that. And most importantly, the wall is doing exactly what it's designed to do, keeping the Brontos off of my roof and protecting the glass pyramid there, because I certainly do not want to have to build that again. I think what we might do in the future as well is to run some metal spikes all the way around the perimeter of the wall, just to give it that added layer of protection in PvP. And I've also included just a small set of stairs here from the rounded walls and stairs mod, and so that way we can at least come from the roof and still access the tower. And this is a Structures Plus door, so it automatically opens for us, which I really like. It's a really nice touch from that mod. Super happy with the results. I'm well and truly out of resources now, so I'm definitely going to have to go and replenish the stocks. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more ARK Survival Evolved videos. Until the next time, guys, keep calm and level up.